Hey guys, I hope you're recovering from fall camp, getting some energy back. This week, for Wednesday night, we're moving into session 3 of the Song of Solomon series. So the title of it is Courtship, Moving Beyond Dating. So we're going to start looking past that dating. How do you transition into a courting relationship? So that's really going to be the focus. And he starts the whole message off talking about fallen relationships. Maybe you have fallen to sexual immorality. Well, in whatever form. That may be having had sex with somebody. Maybe that is just getting involved in pornography, sexting. And we know these things that our students are facing or have gone through are in. So we want to make sure this is very important. They understand that it is not too late to now start to pursue a godly relationship as God spells it out in the Bible. So from there, he talks about really what the difference is between dating and courtship. He's going to kind of do a comparison chart. So that's kind of important to note. And then he talks about an 8-step process of a proper courting relationship that just kind of moves through. And any relationship you have between a guy and a girl follows this process. It starts with observation. So you're observing where you are in life. Are you in a place where you should really be dating? You're observing this other person. Are they in a good spot? This is really a character thing and even a life circumstance thing. And then you move into edification. Are you being built up? Is the other person being built up? Are you causing each other to move farther away from God? Then evaluation, stepping back and saying, okay, now that we've gotten to know each other, are we really in a place where we are both ready for this? And then declaration is the next step, where he says the guy has got to say, this is my feelings towards you. I would love to start to move into a courting relationship with you and start moving towards marriage. And then he gives her an invitation, an opportunity for her to say yes or to say no. And then he needs to respect that. And then after that, if you move into a courting relationship, you have what he calls discovery, where you start to discover more about who this person really is. So something he really stresses is when you start to learn about the bad things about that person. At the beginning, everything seems great. And then you start to realize there's imperfections to this person, which we all know we have. Which kind of leads to his next step, which is resolution. How do you resolve these conflicts? How do you deal with the problems your relationship may face? When you fight, when you argue, how are you responding to these things? How are you getting through the problems? And even just transitioning through difficult circumstances as a couple. Can you do that? And then the last thing is desire, sexual desire. Do you desire this person? This is something that our church culture today is put a big taboo sign over. Doesn't get talked about very much, but he says, you know, this is a good thing. Desire is good. And as a matter of fact, he says when he's counseling people, if they don't have desire, it's a big red flag to him. So desire is important. It's necessary as long as it is kept under control until you have moved into marriage, which is not courting. So family time, you should be able to get through all your questions. No big deal. It's just kind of walk through that 8-step process, looking at each step. What does it look like? What does it really mean? So that's the idea for family time. So if you guys have any questions, let us know ahead of time. And other than that, we'll see you Wednesday night. Bye.